So rolling into this year, our theme was get ready to run. And we thought 2025 we'd be off and running, and I need to come up with a new theme.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking for 2025?
Well, I mean, we all thought, and I'm not so sure that we're not going to have to run. I think there's going to be a time in 25 that we are going to have to run. So I wouldn't give up that theme just yet. I would say, it may be later than we want. It may be Q3, might be even Q4. Certainly, we saw it close this year, Kevin, where we hit 599 on rates.
Yeah.
And activity spiked immensely right at that time. And if it was me, I would say, if I was creating my mantra for this year, I love these ad hoc questions, I would say be prepared.
Be prepared.
Be prepared.
Yeah, because we don't know when. We know if, we just don't know when. And that's
Right.
the challenge for our leadership team, I would say.
Right. And what does that mean? It means be prepared. Be prepared with your processes. Be efficient as you can. I don't care if it's from spending on how you spend to hiring. There's going to be a massive propensity for people that, hey, my processor does 20 units. We're going to do 22 this month. Go hire another one. It's going to be a discipline. You have to be prepared for that. Discipline within the four walls of your office.
What do you think our biggest challenge is going to be? Just that change in not knowing when, or is it something different?
No, I think are you going to let your mindset change? If you look sort of, acutely, things happen acutely and then they happen systemically, and we're in a systemic change. We're going on year 4 of this nightmare cycle, and maybe it's the new norm. Maybe this will always be how it will be now. I don't know. People keep talking about rates. Rates really aren't going to matter that much, right? It's do we get the supply chain in place, and do we have incentives for people to want to start building again? That's the real issue, right?
How do you think we deal with home affordability between inflation rates, home prices? What do you think's in store for
Well,
the
I think all those things kind of tie in as one, right? Like inflation we have to get in check. Maybe rates come down a little bit. Rates in the 5s are really a nice place for us to be.
Yeah.
The cost of things are just going up. And I think there's going to be a time where, our Gen Zers are just impatient and tired of living in apartments. And I still believe the American dream is there of home ownership. I don't think we've marketed it particularly well over the last X number of years, but I believe that'll come back.
Do you think the election, which is now behind us, what kind of impact do you think that has go forward now that the uncertainty of that is done? Any thoughts?
I think that's a great question. I think just the uncertainty of it, there's a lot of consternation around that. Regardless of which side of the fence you sit on, the decision is made and we're moving forward one way. You have to every 4 years, right? And I think that'll settle some things down. If you look at the markets, they seem to be doing okay. And I think, hopefully we'll see rates in the near future come down. I haven't seen his whole economic package as it relates to housing specifically, but that certainly will come out soon.
How do you define efficient? With the word efficient, what is the definition of that to you?
It's, having all things run on all cylinders smoothly. And so you can be, if you want to talk about a branch manager, right, you can look specifically, great, what are your basis points? We have buckets that they have to fall into. And if they listen, they're going to make a lot of money. And if they don't, they're not. It's really that easy. Some do, some don't. And that's the beauty of our thing. They don't have to listen. It's okay. But if they do, they usually succeed. And it's not because of me. It's because of the system that we have, the data, the analytics that we have.
So we're putting together our playbook for next year. And it's very fluid. But really 4 probably main areas that we're going to focus on. Growth, so recruiting, getting bigger with the right people, our tech stack and what our technology looks like, marketing and the way we provide marketing services to the field, and then the 4th is kind of this scaling up, like getting ready, like when it comes, be prepared, get ready to run.
Yeah.